Well, it's another edition of Sports Arena at MYBET.AFRICA TV radio, MYBET online. Now, what do we need to so Facebook so DJ Kwaku Slim. Emra so say dia agudi musame abo no the bro free summary kopem say be 2:30 and I'm rantie kuku dam ya je adwa ye dia agudi musame abo no the bro amano ne ye beko ne ye refie ne atwetwe nkomo so ofie ne nyina no aqua blue mineral water and MYBET.AFRICA daroma and I'm here to be Jumedi Ede bro. Jumedi ye di free Hacho hit mixer studio and a Jumedi Edi free ye de ba. So the medical catch on unim say roll over and go so a no amount for first kaka the money man esi for mene wahye mienu a eno so osa don won samo ba o join ye tem bia na wa share wa me hu ba bia wutie Jumedi ani free na yetimi amam for so yetimi atonka e wo Jumedi ani so nti wutie mi a Facebook and I say the medical catch on YouTube no MYBET.AFRICA TV or YouTube DJ Kwaku Slim that is on Facebook no now what me do comment na 28 me akenkan e dey am list to studio Benedict wa ha the money man and Vincent eso wa ha ya ka bo ma edi dwumadi e dey bro the entire production team I ready I rest e dey agudi mu nsima ya boabo no e dey we Sports Arena e dey bro every Monday to Friday and ye tena se e dey agudi mu nsima ya boabo no e dey bro ntu nyina kwan kra ye bedi nkomo ne ahwe nsema na eba obafia ya tese kro bia kumase asante kotokomo player ye friend Bernard Somwa or the Nichemu or the Spanish La Liga side from Celta Vigo no krebe no say no kresa no krena no kra say ne besia kwama kotoko because of a branch and former when ya before the season eba be start ya tese na so nim say Congress no so koso e dey na be pie afri mu aba enche na the Ghana Premier League na eno so ba be start en sembebre e dey free oba e dey wedi hu nkomo kakra e wo dwumadi no so nim say Ghana enche na ye ba be qualify that is the AFCON qualify na baso Morocco edition no ye ba be qualify ye players no ya tete se players ni bi din ba ko me no bi tudwa na me na mabegya for e be twetwe nko ne ya players be no mo expect so betimi ameki the final squad of coach Otoado and in nsem bebre akeka bom and e de won nsem no e de bro okama no ne Ivan Toney a player o see akama Brentford ye tese Chelsea omo de ade achi ade sabia beto omo nsem Chelsea after all the players that they've signed omo here ni mo say a branch friend Ivan Toney so betimi aba be PM Chelsea. Is Ivan Toney going to be a good sign? And as a Victor Osimhen, Chelsea in fact can't talk as no more for Osimhen and Fanemra. You will playoff games in so and so Basso. You were big game back with Galatasaray and after they losing the first leg, I was Switzerland. They are playing against Young Boys and also your game back. You better won't come kakane and other games and also you don't want something in a 80 me benti. Me anton kasisia na mon share program me na man for so ntimon kan nyina no Sports Arena de bro every Monday to Friday and the Jumedi and the bro no super and aqua blue mineral water na medi one dance here and the chono betwa beto 3 W's www.mybet.africa osi wunya twa ubedi udi so a ye betua ade ama ubetwa bet nko ade a the leading company in terms of betting no MYBET.AFRICA unye try na wudi so a na wo fa osika bomode aso be hye so atimi de amaye abeja for mo akwa ba na wie ba Sports Arena jini so bia ho ye de
nyame adom bia ye boko
Jimmy Carragher say munyato ba mo de munyato ade achi bia moto
hinfo na enjaito
me ka Chelsea say Chelsea say munyato
ano wa pesika guto boli mboto
say nyesa wo kana sa de
Liverpool ska komonto
omukofa Chiesa bisa say onu nso ba bebo hin onna na e ka say Chelsea fu
na Liverpool ma to say
omu nto yo mu attack
no omo so ma ton sen
Liverpool one question
asa man for say mo to do
say so ye ton
because with the score line na e be many people
for the past 5 seasons team be no our ton players in Chelsea and they are na man for account even before Tuchel call ya Pochettino ba ye hwe players a ye offload omo Abra na Alonso, money Edward Mendy, money Rudiger money eko. And the amount for account. The number of players you offload yomo. Pulisic ko, Ruben Loftus-Cheek ko, Hudson-Odoi. A lot of players have features in system muko, but people are not talking about. I mean the outgoings no. Income is never more worried because Todd Boyle mo strategy of spending and how omodi chakano any players no wages no and ya dey home. I mean strategy no munyo baby. And you see and your mama said next 3 years, 4 years, no, they will be doing some.
Manuel
Ogate, Manuel Ogate deal. And you be the money for the year. Payment structure, more sad on the year. In the baby, no, to dwell mode system number. Okay, everybody no mean be follow.
So we are also streaming. Our street is watching on Facebook as well. na me hu say mon share program na me hu say Kojo talk go say hard bro and then the message or the about Frimpong Emmanuel say Frimpong Emmanuel from Libya watching you guys live yen chiamo na mo amutie dwumade ni na madika aka be say Facebook ni obabi mi ensa ye streaming ABN Radio 1 on Facebook, Street is watching on Facebook and a DJ Kwakusri ni nyina dey streaming afa ho baby a wutie fa bia me ente nka na mo share program na MYBET Sports Arena and e dey man listo ho ye dey
me ho ye pa
ehye
yeah be fine
and no the money man am see form kakra ye first car
yeah
and no money man am see form kakra na and am hu na ni mo bedu ya no say enne moja begu amanfo so enne osa de foforo ba nti money man on say no hwe phone so say okay can you ma bom am na so betimi afirst kan tu tie me na o hwe ya bomodi answer alter de betu betimi afa bi ba hu say Kobe Frimpong hwe show no and also so obi ono so o hwe Kwabna Kobe Ferry on also shown from UK and also your baby on also hear Jumadian Frinty. And baby, I will tear Jumadian, or my own Mutia Jumadiano, near my quick shadow. Where Sports Arena, Yama auto program, Nessuno. Na yes, ma, a no what Diagudia Moon Samon and Common Kakra, near the way and Yoma ACT. List to member and I mean, I'm an on the best started.
Okay.
Na ya ready where and always Yakoba, maybe I'm a bar, as the kind of money man started. Well, list to me no started said the inquiry we are. We be aka se menye kakran ko shemi boto ma be ba money man de alt ne nkwati ma me feska it wa o pe alt ne o pe so feska roll over ne asa start be enra day 1 Monday wa me feska and then Tuesday money man eso de eko mon join na mon share program na my live on Facebook ABN Radio 1 on Facebook, Street is watching on Facebook and a DJ Kwaku Slim on Facebook and edit me any free but YouTube no MYBET.AFRICA TV on YouTube online radio no also you streaming at the afa the money man on ya there a man for atwen wa che as a man for say me ya kasakra too much also na sika no wo wenti money man yen say me nra the first can me enti ho asem na see so na me ready we anyoma esiti e show ni so
indra ye that's bet slip me no you discuss on bet builder my bet the aba any chair options be I pick here out of your options near pick or hono both team to score ne pe any intimambo corners ni bia timi ko true inti aya adwen se sisiano de bia se ne be mo bia ti bet builder na sintin every day ye the bet builder option ba ko beba obia betime twa bi na yes na wunhu nti bedu weekend no amaster mo a won so betime twa bi indra ye roll over day 1 games near 3 selections near share Cagliari game no Juventus nso game no and a Villarreal game no se utwa bia utimu se ekoe that screen is so a betima share intino na 4 odds 3
so join your Facebook says here and na bet na di and na the money man dia to so no say dey catch on me hunsa amanfo join tactic Brema will say Kwaku Slim okay and Rich Prince will say good morning crew and on YB on say Mr. Host I have consistently requested your number but you have never respond boss oh okay into the you be nkomo eche show ne so nti alt na enre di no o join no Facebook and on the ato so no DJ Kwaku Slim on Facebook, Street is watching on Facebook and that is ABN Radio 1 on Facebook and one the alt na e ato so the amount or the enra de no or mo we na de no so the amount chairman enye aswoden fasika ni bi na ntimi mboa live on Facebook the money man e de eko.
Okay, inti ene that day 2 ya be hwe ene games ni mu kakra seni andra ya ma 3 selected games ani na boy no ene echese over 40 cd or account mo ene so betimi dey ato aso inti ene ye hwe that is 5 selected games e wo Europe no ye games bi wo Spanish La Liga games wo ye DFB Pokal Cup games in so wo Champions League qualifiers in so games wo inti 5 selected games 4 odds e wo ho be the code ni betudwa code ni HVLP into your code ne to ana MYBET.AFRICA platform ne so ubehu bet booking side no abo code HVLP ubebo ashemu uboshemu a sa option ni na beba 5 selected teams in na beba no wetima eden e de okakra to echi 40 cd in fact to echi during the show no in so my bet builder selection e obasa game na show ne cost you there no so beba.
Okay, so where odi kind the roll over way le dey but the bet builder na beba said the any kind na e kire cash out ankasa and e be kire partial cash out and na yɛsɛ rem or bet builder. So what nya abotre e dia fam na bet builder na manfo atiase. So within one game, wait me for different options up to 10.
Up to 10.
Oh, my MYBET.AFRICA.
MYBET.AFRICA.
Okay. I know the money man and come out on it. Listo, my man starting from on the near end summer. Over the two just still live on Facebook. For our comment, Brian and King come out. Or the bar. Me baby, I will tell you any free. Now I'm a quick shout out on the show where Sports Arena. Yeah, they brought from Hicks Mixer Studio.
Yes, my man started La Liga no twaso. La Liga no twaso. Ultimate match day 3. Ebe koso te say mu be tim pop pendra ba ku di kan etoja Ebra Villarreal hosties
a match and as a basketball.
Yes, I think the start of La Liga no has been impressive.
Yeah, goes abapa.
Goes
as a few. Exactly. Apart from I think Gatefe.
This one my cancer.
Yeah, Gatefe Rayo Vallecano shot on target grammar.
Yes. To me 90 minutes. No shot on target.
Behind.
But generally I think teams now expect some goals no. Say Valencia ball, Villarreal ball, Barca ball, even Madrid upon struggling in the crown you get you over 2.5. Atletico Madrid, you know, they are scoring, so a good thing. Michel Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano. Rayo Vallecano are a team they are very difficult to break down. Yes,
so we have Ghanaian interest over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it is going to be a difficult game for Barcelona, as it has always been in their last 3 meetings.
Okay.
When we said their last 3 meetings, Barcelona to mention Rayo.
Okay.
I want to mention
interesting.
And they draw. Obohuna, Oma draw. Oma share Barca 2-1. So let me be specific. Into our last 3 games are Oma Bono. Rayo share Barcelona 2-1. 2023 season. Then almost talk about 1-1. Rayo home. And Barcelona heading. Show almost 3 home. Into Omo me fancy Omo home against Barcelona. Barcelona into me and show. That has always been the case. Into 1-1 and almost share Barcelona 2-1. Even Crano, 2022 season, right? Omone Barcelona have a ball 0-0. Oh, Barcelona home. And almost share Barcelona. Just say, to me Barcelona to the extent. To me call Barcelona home. Kwashomo. To me echo here. To me enya kukudu ekwashomo. And the reason why say.
Yeah.
They are able to defend and defend very well.
Okay.
Oshe a Ghanaian international. Brante Ayefreno. Mumim Abdul.
Yeah. Very, very fantastic.
One legend. Senidini Menyana right.
Yeah, the French international, yes.
33 Florent.
Yeah.
Legend 33-year-old. Now, formidable understanding na omutu nenyano. A difficult my teams so may break a teams down. La Liga season started here, lose game. But Oma share a year Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad home. Eddie can share Real Sociedad 2. And some additional time Real Sociedad here then. Like take Kabako. And Omone Getafe Ekobo 0-0. So they are very confident, and I'm telling you sir, on any day. No, so to me keep it clean sheet. I will rest at home, and we hear the blockings, any the interceptions and tackles. Are Brante Abdul Mumi, then the experience of Legenois. Now it means very impressive. So this game is going to be very difficult, very difficult.
Abdul Mumi won both 2 games in this so far.
90 minutes. 90 against Real Sociedad. I don't know how to stay on first goal. And the way of driving a ball from the half. And they call the opponent have come decisive pass among they share the first goal.
He's really knocking on the doors of the senior national team to be a starter.
He's been doing that even before our joining Real Vallecano. When he was at Victoria Guimarães, he was one of the best young defenders no more Europe.
Okay.
But we were not giving him chance because of obvious reasons, and that has been the case. Hopefully, Motuado Ebekoswa then Afreno, him being around the team, it's okay. And if say Jiku and say Ene Amate anyway, he will replace Amate quickly.
I think say our centre backs as in Ghanaian interest, as I say in Che. Now ye baba be qualified.
Yeah.
I have seen Salisu also performing for
he's also doing well.
Yes, and you've seen Jikususo with that is Fenerbahce. So at least our centre backs are getting minutes, which is also good for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So what I say. So that is great. With Barcelona, Pedri, Mark Bernal, 17-year-old in the midfield, Kobasi, Martinez, Baldi. This is relatively very inexperienced but talented crop of players with few experience, right? You obviously get Lamine Yamal trying to do his thing. Brantier Lewandowski, I think that he will score today because of
so player to score.
Yes, Lewandowski.
So what boy no so there, Maminko the money man. Once you've touched on player to score, me and my MYBET.AFRICA player to score. That is Lewandowski or near say. Na I said make an yedim komo bia na sika come on there quickly. The money man will come in. Now I'm home. Still live on Facebook. DJ Kwaku Slim Street is watching on Facebook as well as ABN Radio 1. Ninyina ni SG Media for me entonka na yema quick shout out on the show. Live on Facebook me entonka na yema quick shout out on the show. The money man, yeah, Lewandowski to score.
Into MYBET.AFRICA ma option on player to score, ma option on senior list to work on. Ebia Lewandowski and the best first goal krema sa option ma option say obetime choose to say Lewandowski be 2 or more goals. Into me touch on anytime goal scorer, that's player to score ma Lewandowski 1.94 odds ho. So hwe say Lewandowski na be first goal game numa and also ma odds of 4.50. Say Lewandowski first goal.
That's one the best the first goal of the game.
Okay. Amount 4.50. Okay. Lewandowski to score on any time 1.94.
Okay.
And Lewandowski to score 2 or more. So basically 2 goals or more, and also a 4.5.
Okay, my bet man the option wait me actually so basically more than a goal.
More than a goal.
2 or more all near saying.
And no 4.50.
4.50. Okay.
And I say GD say Lewandowski bet match a hat-trick in this game and no 18 odds on that particular selection.
Wow. Listen, the money man Eddie Ramon
yes. It's a difficult place to go, but then I think say how Barcelona started season now. Yeah. I'm impressed with how we are very proactive. There is no dull moment in a Barcelona team anymore, right? They always push forward, trying to score the second goal, trying to score the first goal, trying to score the second, trying to score the third. That is the impressive aspect. So Ukwa Kushia Raul Vallecano. Now be say obey back pass, relax it, thinking say with time you break them down, you laugh at the wrong side. And knowing this, I know say Hansi Flick with the German approach, how all the time they are on the move, no. I think
that's when you good start.
Yes,
when you good start.
And he's playing teams in a pass normal Barcelona again.
Yeah.
Sir Obiti say Valencia, Valencia, you know, sir, definitely.
Especially when Mestaya.
Exactly, be disturbing. And indeed, almost disturbing, but they were able to what? To overcome the challenge and pick the maximum point. That is the most important thing. Then Umbishia Aye Bilbao. This is a Bilbao side. Obeying what they did last season. They are very impressive side with Nico Williams and Inaki Williams, making sure say enjoy the flanks. Then Abranti friend Aye Sushen. And so then you move on ma. Or Bobo more than at the moment. So for them to pick a maximum point from these two teams, then they are coming to face another team any given point in time. One way or meet me then I'm going to drop a point. Yeah. And I think that they are meeting them at the right time because Barcelona problem beyond starting in terms of say a play no say their team just stop you no beyond to me yes though you score but I'll score. Yeah. And that is very impressive. So, knowing so after this game, they are going to play a Girona and high-scoring side Villarreal. Yeah. I'm seeing say if Barcelona is able to win today, which I think they will win, but it will be very difficult, right? Okay. And they managed to beat Girona, though they are not as powerful as they've been in a couple of years, you know, and especially last season, you know. And beat Villarreal, trust me, Barcelona will win the La Liga.
Really?
If they are able to go through Sahara 5, when they've done 2 already, if they are able to pick 15 points from these 3 games, I'm telling you, sir, they will win the La Liga.
Okay.
Because these are teams are easily. Barcelona drop a point. So if someone pick the maximum point from them, what it means is that it will give them confidence, it will give them belief, and they will know, say, no, these are teams who disturbing, especially last season. So this year, yet me picking maximum point. Let's go ahead and try and win the La Liga. And they've shown, say, even with their young squad, they can still win it, and they did it under Xavi Hernandez. Especially looking at how we team meet Madrid struggle in in the game. So I'm tipping Barcelona to win by 1-0.
1-0.
Yes, I'm tipping them to win 1-0.
Okay.
If we will be a straight wins here or there, but open goals are men goals.
Okay.
Rather cocones.
Okay.
Cocones. I think c'est beboa. Mame fa Galatasaray.
No, Cones no. Mame Cones
Okay.
over 9.5 and 10.5 or Nisisia or MYBET.AFRICA. Me who say Kofi Ajiman Blackman was good afternoon watching you inside Pig Farm in Accra. I want to Kofi so arrangement in Africa. Also watching you live inside Agona in Kuni in the central region. And also here on this message or there. But me and Tonka now also here my quick shout out on the show where Sports Arena. You don't want some of them. The money man, I'm into you.
Okay, into say MYBET.AFRICA corners on Barcelona game no. Say uko me pese me share customers ne baby a ubetimi hu because our platform ne so bu a hu baby a corners ne wo. Into say ubie Barcelona game no uko Spain now ubie Barcelona game na. Ubehu say ubehu we 1x2. Ubehu home, ubehu away. U teni sesenya u screw akwa left na. Ubehu bookings after bookings corners.
Okay.
The corners over 8.5 1.55 odds over 9.5 corners 1.87.
Okay.
Senior list to work kind option pe 1.87. Okay. Inti say bia list to work as a basa bet me win or goes be bring back inti oko my best platform this wa bet builder ni top o switch nod ne to bet builder ni so bet ma fa sa selections we na boma ebe ma o order kese. Okay,
so back to again the bet builder now why about Barca game yen fa won sana because list so where we Barca game no
yeah ma we Barca game
yen fa no me na yen kwe ni
nti send analyst to work no o kan ni na meet ya me bet builder no nkakanka
so the obi edi nkoma na de bia woni wo phone so are say sika Vincent who de onu e kan de time bia che say o di nkoma na o kan na no wo hye de sika de ba
on na money man nti so wo ka factory ne figures na no no mum de ayiska. Oh, I mean records na war game no this canaba. Yeah. Yes, I think
the list or can be say game no Barca bet me win. See a share omu 2 meetings na Barca or upper hand kakra nti yeah for Barca straight win. Or see goals be bring back game no. Into the best option under 4.5 at least 5 goals back game no.
As the money man won any bre onko corner under 1.5 corner 2.4.5. Okay.
And now share is a corners or se Barca be corners be bring into a corner range I the ma Barca.
Okay.
Into me PK Barca and so. And a first half or see goals in time back mo first half. Into first half no see share under 1.5 Into say oka sa 4 options we bet builder or MYBET.AFRICA. Amount 4.79 odds.
Okay.
4.79 odds Inti sa bet builder ya ahyehyɛ kakra code no 5VLP 5VLP. Oboshe MYBET.AFRICA platform no bet book inside na ubehu bet builder we list to information kakra ma fa abasa ho na won so do sika taichi.
Well, it's to the money man we yen share next pick na yen kwa enim.
Right. And Galatasaray be hosting young boys. Omo home.
Young boys and say kokora bi almost a team. Ana ni din esa.
Oh, ni din esa. Yeah.
Senior man for bi wo mo.
Yeah, Rounds Park, Istanbul.
Okay.
53,000 capacity. Rounds Park. A game a be tough.
After the first leg no result.
Yeah, first leg, young boys share Galatasaray 3-2.
Yeah.
And it happened after say Galatasaray player could the red card, defender could the red card, and that resulted in the needed winner, young boys in your home. And mostly teams who call young boys home almost have challenges because normal pitch need different from the normal pitches are other European teams near there. ehun ti o come ho no na na difficult at the moment, but I think that it is not an excuse. This is a game I was a Galatasaray to me winning. Unse omo to me aye big signings. Moro Icardi, Eberemu, and they omo Zaha, omo Ziyech,
Michi Bashwai.
Exactly. These are guys they are money, and mostly these teams they are able to balance their boosts normal and fall foul of the FFP no. A bra omutumi the area Champions League because of the guaranteed extra money money ombenya and actual financial benefit omunya from participating in a UEFA Champions League, especially getting into the group stage. Now no on say sikano oma pejempa unlike before. Now the money has been increased significantly. Utumi remu group stage, the amount of money you get no good enough to balance your books. So, knowing this, Galatasaray will go all out. There are interesting stats about a year Galatasaray. In their last, and I say 8 of their last 9 games, no, Nina both team to score and over 2.5.
Okay.
8
both team to score.
8 of their last 9 UEFA Champions League games has seen them. And I say has seen a year more than 2 goals.
Okay.
Then mostly both team normally scores.
Okay. So we are going to have a scenario today where young boys, even if Gala will win, the likelihood young boys will also score also.
Exactly. So this, if you don't want a situation whereby maybe a young boys better imagine say we are coming into this game with a win, so let's defend and make sure say yeah, both 0-0 I qualify, right?
Yeah.
Then it is better so we go over 2.5.
Okay. In that game,
In
over
that
2.5.
exactly.
And so I want you to also, Benedict Moneyman, get me another bet builder on that game. Waka over 2.5. Galatasaray to win. Go both teams.
Okay.
Sani Omami and Sawin can you boom. I brought holding where your best can be for in that game. Then so they are bet builder and their man.
Yes. So in their first game, Zaha Mobikra because of he's had some issues with them. Opeso movie. No person back to Crystal Palace. They did the deal didn't materialize. So he is still staying. But at the stage Omuhia helps Sam. I think they will have to rely on him. Hakim Ziyech. They will have to rely on him. So Omuni will be to me assist. If there is any way or Hakim Ziyech to assist in the game, Galau will win. I have no doubt about it, and they will qualify. Galatasaray will qualify also. So a game
to add something to what you are saying, the first leg I saw almost about 13 corners in that game.
Exactly. So the game a free flow. That is why more ball goes here than Berman. The more goes Berman, the more each side they open up and they are playing. And open up some of the things you see, corners, goals, free kicks, and what have you. What I say. So if corners beba, I mean any doubt say corners better.
Okay. If a corners over 8.5 now 9.5 can be bet builder no Mike. Now list 20 Gala, you are going with the Galatasaray winning.
Yes, Galatasaray winning that.
But
game.
go both teams can also happen in
yes.
Okay. Monuments, why we bet builder now Fatu Jamaina me list on San Renes. We know Utie I say an SCN amount. Ye didn't come on na list to them na the monuments was out no at the amount. Yes, unya cha Fagakra be techre now so first because system no more thing. And until my best slogan also unya cha ubedi udiswa. Yebetua e de amount yenko.
Okay, nti list to can say Galatasaray to win. Or see game no yenhwe over 2.5 both team to score so and corners over 9.5. So our options 4 we amount 4 odds or MYBET.AFRICA because of what year 4 selections. Into my generating code no be obi opeso try to bet me the sika so at which into we Galatasaray game no code no on this particular fixture.
Okay. Moneyman share say we generate code no etimi e de ama esisi a say dem can we sports arena ye dey ma list or any guso or kasa but matches are wakano and no money man eso ke kan yo ma abom na wo de odd no
into near 4 selections and near kano Galatasaray to win over 2.5 ewo game both team to score and a corner over 9.5 code no BMLP into obo code we have been 4 selections na beba 4 selections no Galatasaray to win over 2.5 both team to score and a corner 9.5
okay. Listo my answer
yeah well the last one I'm a person me share the media gimmicks are koso transfer window. It appears Fabrizio and David Austin. Omono making sure they get their facts right and normally the update of a particular transfer at the bar. And what people we saw almost so then talent kwanchen omono the omo yen say omo say PR for teams and players. And now no pa na answer me van say and Dimasio, you know, say ban transfers, and he started it.
Yeah.
Edibetu just say Paris Saint-Germain is still active. Tries to sign it Victor Osimhen, right? Then Fabrizio Elba set records in history say, and yadia Paris Saint-Germain here a pay a year Osimhen. Yeah. Because you hear Osimhen ni saga ni nyina na Fabrizio somebody one man the vivid explanation from the one till now including the Lukaku own Dimasio the baba say Chelsea be so swap with Lukaku plus another player not the Victor Osimhen Fabrizio Babonte because there is nothing like that a separate deals two clubs near the area. So on only making sure or stick it to on only update or the other. No, I build it on it.
Okay.
Then Dimasio and so no I serve as some form of a PR for clubs and certain players. Into the two just say Paris Saint-Germain. A bra Fabrizio to me then a question room on the dada. Say they are not interested in Victor Osimhen BM. Now say Chelsea and I show interest me. Wasadi abase Paris Saint-Germain try say omuni abrante ni baby. Yeah. Then omuwe na kan wu say from last week but Chelsea supporters abo abrante bi abaso a journalist from Sky Sports. No take it time I explaining the vision and everything about Chelsea. Yeah. So it appears he is aligned to and as he is aligned with Chelsea. After say who the me say Fabrizio dey the infant 20 Dimasio this our story never say Chelsea mo player na mo pe no obi for Friday aba ho a nipa kro ne ne ye den awie
okay
so the actually say na mo amade a obi ye den fa no na compare mo amama the most speedy up things na mo the mo be sign abrante no now this Sky Sports journalist aba bontin say Chelsea epe Ivan Toney. Do you know what that also means?
No.
The Chelsea super so Chelsea. You cry another option I say here there.
Okay.
Yeah, the neighbor.
Okay.
It if Victor Osimhen say yeah proposal be about you need to consider that. What is it? So games from where they play. Yes. 2 strikers in no me it appears that we want a year plan B. Plan B ni nyina say Premier League sometimes we attacking players Joao Felix ko Palmer any ombetumi hia team bi obeka ne to atwom now no was so realize say send balls in the other e dey ko 18-year box so you need a present and as sometimes you meet an opposition that was so play a target man your team no Chelsea need target man bia they tried using Amando Broja, but when to me, anye the amphithy to that profile na Chelsea there pe. Chelsea tries to obekwa kope Omorodion because 15 to Sawe. Then there was sad dynamics of say obetumi either enya Victor Osimhen and then Chelsea drop here. Rather they took Joao Felix. So what I say, Chelsea kope Duran from Aston Villa. And it appears or some attitude be a hiding a shabby be a nunti Chelsea and go ahead some best time Branton. So it appears that Chelsea target man. And target man, you know, make man cast a you proving a yes scorers and winners, you know. These two Ivan Toney and a Victor Osimhen. Yes, any of them but Chelsea, I will be okay, I will be fine. But then it appears Ivan Toney DNA is more of a PR gimmick than say.
Really?
Yes.
Well, sure.
Yes, I see.
But what I'm also hearing is Chelsea say they be able to bring a player I see that is Jackson ne talent when you see because if you bring Osimhen who's also around 25 years probably he can play in the next best 6-7 years or that position be but Ivan Toney was 28 years of which they believe say Ivan Toney and Jackson ebetimi ache ediabo and no yet what I'm also gathering but Kwame Adomako was watching the show live at Ashtown and Kwabena Owusu Kobe also from Tema and so you honest baby always show free mami to listen. So
the I think say no perhaps a conspiracy theories into the whole of Chelsea players or mope. I'm not sure say they want a player or able to be now be a David. They are creating competition every department and I mean no say Kopama who appears to be an untouchable no cry no will be or then only compete for that role no. What I say? Okay. Joao Felix around in they can play that particular role. What I say? So they are creating a competition for almost all the players now. It appears Magui cannot give Nicola Jackson competition. So they need somebody, and if you need somebody, you need somebody or you good. What I say? Yeah. You need somebody or you good. So Mimi Huni say net transfer news now. Papa your friend Calvin saw her call from Sky Sports the Beto Abontino. It is more or less a pressure on Victor Osimhen and Napoli than say a genuine interest at Chelsea was up as well the signing of Anthony. That is
will
how,
it be a bad
that
signing?
Is how I see. No,
because I mean, or a proven goal scorer, we've seen him scoring 4.
I've said say I like the personality. Or no so Madueke mu sa arrogant attitude ni be say matter. Ojini hudi ni sa dey. I like players like that. You need sa personality no e team no to win things. I have no problem about it. But I'm saying say a more of say a pressure on a Napoli and Victor Osimhen than a genuine interest at Chelsea for a day. That is how I see it.
Okay. I know a list to and our ten can amanone or the room kakra wa share free the Spanish La Liga games and or the room you have playoff games in the Champions League between young boys of Switzerland and Galatasaray game ebe so take after the first leg and a 3-2 in favor of young boys no wadi unko kakra na wabe wie would say Chelsea within the last few days before the window ends now whether Chelsea is going with the English international being Ivan Toney or the Nigerian international Brantia your friend that Victor Osimhen or say uhemu pa dia and I can't anybody say Chelsea first striker there and care the Nigerian and the African international give it to me abuani or no nsema or they are to be from listo or mamenko Vincent or na me hwe ono so baby a obeso de nsem efiba
HOD yeah chat here for BM and the nsem ni bebre na wo ho mamen started with Victor Osimhen in sense me ayekosi say
go the one can be kwan kan me nyini so be kofi
oh and you say me can be bad
me say me chese on say Chelsea asem bia da table iso a untimi hu no watwam we den a o be kan bi ntina me kasa
ben mas
story we told you I mean say o de na he den a o de ho we kan ho asem kakra o de ma me nti
and then come as man can come United
and right
yes but me some they started with Osimhen deal you see I think say Roberto Calanda na or Victor Osimhen agent Nema na saga na ekoso ni nyina and I think say me so body na bebo agent no and you see it's hard time say me African players no if almost signing to agencies be na say they are taking any decision this kabeba they should I mean also omodwe hu bim in as much as say agent na advice boy no so me the na ekoso nyina me blame me my boy no.
Why?
Because him say last year March yana Osimhen extending the contract. And HOD before Osimhen be extending the contract at Napoli no. We some of us know say na Osimhen person won free Napoli.
Yeah.
We go coach now dey Napoli buy na o free hono. After that, Victor Osimhen enya the performance in the and he got to a time.
Luciano Spalletti.
Yes, Spalletti free hono. He got to a time because I say and American sometimes the players be move here, they move because of a coach.
Okay.
And whenever coach they move here, whoever comes in, you know, ayana ebeyen sembe bre set player no bebo ana ombo and so beyen sembe bre. A typical example Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang by Chelsea. Coach no confirmed by was Thomas Tuchel who worked with him at Borussia Dortmund. Aubameyang by Chelsea naturally within 3 matches, I think about 2 matches, and a palm Thomas Tuchel and Graham Potter Barbono. No one also pay Aubameyang services. He doesn't like how the striker plays. Now, Kwakwe say striker na yet all by coach and Dubai. Coach in your own concern. Who right now, who striker no. You have to prove to the new manager. And this same applies to Victor Osimhen. Despite the fact that he's Africa's best player, Napoli, best player, Ebia One, Abrante and Victor Carrasqueria, and Ebia Becca said they are 2 top players for Napoli, and they coach now with Antonio Conte say they your boy no. And ye name him say Antonio Conte coach Bia, he's a proven winner, but he doesn't stay for long. Said Antonio Conte bet na team 3, 4, 5 years. And see, watch 3 years no ko. And this is coach how about Romelu Lukaku Uba Syria wabo Roma abo Inter and the time of Inter or Romelu Lukaku and the J is coded to the Inter Milan. And he tells you say this is a striker. You himself Romelu Lukaku ban he's not going to be a bench player for Napoli. Nti wo Osimhen no unyankwa no yedi ka per replacement dada. And you see each na kwa say with Osimhen deal with Chelsea no Abrante no Napoli ni Chelsea there enka ometima find I mean ways and commitment twa ama Abrante na ba. But right now each na kwa Abrante no ne salary na oba abeji e wo Chelsea no because this time round ne salary no join Napoli no oba Chelsea also ochemu half. And what Chelsea could offer Abrante the Osimhen say man more years 6-7 years near okay 180 or close to 200,000 pounds a week. So as Victor Osimhen when him say Uber Chelsea 2 years now for a short na team ya before Accra every week to 7 years no you are going to earn this amount of money, and that is the project at Chelsea area. More cutting wages down. That is one of the main reasons why yi Abrante and Raheem Sterling every team no more yi bench every team no more cutting wages down name over signing over 100 to 200,000 on him say for the next 7 years Uba Jiska HOD. And that is the main reason why Victor Osimhen and Napoli deal and you see last year you were extending the contract and a man Napoli for 26 academy. And Abrante also in Nigerian said,
when they knew,
yes,
cash out on him.
yes.
Dear Tum, near who, near a scanner barber,
and right now, no agent, no Roberto Calanda, and now on the social media say, Victor Osimhen in your package. He's the African player, and he anya the Abrante will call Saudi. So right now, Saudi deal ni there. Abrante and the agents no, Oman release Saudi deal ni out. But Saudi they are making sure that they will provide the money Abrante and Ebejino.
And the date here 28th.
Yes.
We just have about Saturday night
yes,
for the window to be closed.
And you see,
and the Saudi here now can one way. Time the bedroom obe
right now.
Obe koho.
PG so eb. Enti na mention say on say HOD e ban transfer ni say ya. Say e get closer. Now the circumstances are surrounding the deal no. E manema change. Eben Saturday ni say that is why na list to say ni Dimazio, you name him say a bano transfers now or starting and son of Fabrizio ne David Moba.
But our expert Italy more. Italy or the same
and Italy say he works directly with the clubs. Okay. Name say Fabrizio working more with the agents and sometimes also pick sources from Dimazio and other people are or more experts in certain countries. And you see reports say Dimazio numum a reporter from Napoli side. And it could be one of the I mean fanatics now say strategies now teams near say the PSG at the offer back. So they are tempting Chelsea say if Chelsea have to agree a deal with Osimhen omoyen intentem because Ubekaya Ramos so pra and Napoli and our PSG should be here striker because since our transfer started in Nana, almost me here Victor Osimhen, Amanaba. But right now they have Colomwani and they have Ramos, and right now Ramos pra. Initially PSG your margin say and come back time I'm a Ramos one because Colomwani will Kobebana Ramos aba. There's no room back spending that huge sums of money cover Osimhen aba. And right now Osimhen FT Chelsea project no more age wise. I mean they need a target man. Are currently open one of the best strikers in the world, top 3, top 4 in Victor Osimhen in Frimo. And they need such players, such characters to come into the team. Obitama Chelsea team now. So ni na kwa strategies right now. Chelsea so and say Omunya Ivan Toney ope. Tony so same profile, also a target man. Obitama 15, but Ivan Toney was 28 years. That means Oba Chelsea team ma Waba Quatsra 4 years. And does it mean that Chelsea, Ivan Toney is gonna or can they Saudi for all fan? Are they going to pay that same goal? Saudi deal now 60 million in 3 years? Are Chelsea going to pay that?
No, but with what I'm also gathering, Ivan Toney preferred to stay in England.
Yes, and
Ora, he is ready to accept the wage bill of Chelsea to fit in. You are talking about a striker or 28 years or English international. It brings me back to age. Ivan Toney was 28. I won England. Victor Osimhen was 25. You won in Nigeria.
Anytime I am in this argument.
No, it's very important.
No, because
you
if
cannot
Chelsea
take it out.
No.
You cannot take it out.
You have to take it out.
Why are you taking it out?
Invalid. No.
On your Nigerian.
Anytime they are the buy, I say if Chelsea is going to buy Osimhen, they are not considering say Osimhen is 25 years and he was born in Nigeria.
Only anytime saying say
you don't have any evidence.
That's what I'm telling you. Say what the title with them. I know the beer the bear Samakan. Nancy, I think list of minutes one was our picture now. Samates game.
Yeah.
Oh, Cameroonian international norms was 17 years.
Yeah.
I am here some many picture now and carry the man. Ora ways also 17 years.
Sa player no. I trend day before Ghana yebeko AFCON Cameroon national.
And I'm saying it's always a player na here kana also wuna. Is it he is 17 years?
HOD. Maybe then say we all know that in Africa and even elsewhere abroad, even Brazil for the club be not at age.
So when you abroad. So until I make a choice, so what's it here to so also me was 25
right did no paper age no paper no so na ye card
because if you are called to come and prove say
you don't have any proof.
It will be very difficult for you to prove.
Me say maybe person me say so who your analysis now.
Yes.
Ivan Toney was 28 years or you British.
Because who are 25 years are African.
That's what I'm saying. And we've seen previous records. Mama example.
Yes. Anytime
Taita woman and Tafo. The 28th birthday. The 38th birthday.
The first time I was me. Me baby all free baba. Me person me choose.
And share me away.
Man no me share how na.
No baby am free ba.
So person me choose.
You free come on.
Me no. At the end the nye na ekwa chess kana ma Napoli. But omo na omo ye omo handle transfer no. They are not thinking say Osimhen is Nigerian. So as a matter of fact, if you are teenage.
So if you are Enzo Maresca,
yes.
Look at the two strikers. You have a striker or you're proving
but who your coach and Kabefa?
No, I'll go in for Ivan Toney.
You see,
the reason why the reason why I'll go in for Ivan Toney is say he is in the league already. He understands how the league
HOD. My mama two reasons why it's Chelsea for with Ivan Toney deal already on much one or any betting issues in sense no. And share down that
no problem.
Two or you're injury prone, you know Ivan Toney. What in the injury records? I compare Victor Osimhen. Difference.
So with your conversation, all prefer Osimhen.
Remember,
no, yes. And some of our cases here we all prefer.
Oh yes,
I prefer Ivan Toney.
Okay, but I tell me, and it's all man in conversation. Ivan Toney it's not a bad choice for Chelsea, but I don't think that Ivan Toney ever fitting in that Chelsea long-term project.
And Chelsea is not also ready to pay the amount of money Napoli is looking at. Victor Osimhen is looking at.
Say, right now, no, do you think Victor Osimhen, if he's willing to reduce the salary, no, to fit into Chelsea, he's there on a Chelsea first choice striker. And obvious Chelsea need Victor Osimhen. If Victor Osimhen they still need a target man.
Do you remember when Chelsea were buying Dembaba?
Mm-hmm.
Dembaba was not the first option as that striker now no more.
But
look, when they got Dembaba because they needed a player who has played in the Premier League. Most clubs, when they are now signing, especially when you are coming into the English Premier League, one of the leagues, you can be the best player elsewhere, but over a flop. One share. So if you are signing now, opportunity to sign a player who is 28 years old, the supply he's getting at Brentford, or this supply, or Sir Enzo mo,
yes,
or Joao Felix mo, Neto mo, Ejina Nechia.
I'm not saying say
you can be rest assured say.
But you see, project is a project. If we need this age, we are going in for this. But if you don't get this, Inter say, I hear clear say Chelsea targets Osimhen. If you don't get Osimhen, they go in for Ivan.
In terms of Victor Osimhen deal, right? The reason why Chelsea play trick on Atletico Madrid, someone signed Omorodion, yet signed a player like Joao Felix
because of Osimhen.
Okay. And Victor Osimhen, it goes beyond signing the player alone. Yeah. More of a playing politics. And playing politics, what is playing politics? Union Didier Drogba position on new Chelsea owners and the club now. Right? Sahani statement said, I can't recognize my club. It went down to the foundation of Chelsea. The supporters bought into that statement Didier Drogba made. Right? So if you see,
but with Drogba, as you are saying, we are talking about two eras. Two different.
You see, Todd Bowley, they need good environment. So Chelsea supporters, no sorry, they will have no.
It's not only on Chelsea. Every team, team.
That's what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah.
So, they are trying as much as possible to do what? To do things that will please the supporters, no.
Yes.
And people are club no ma supporters no me say lead the agenda against them, no. They want to please them. And signing Victor Osimhen a master stroke. Now they've managed to get Lampard on their side. Now we don't say Lampard Chelsea team, no, they are trying to massage things. They've managed to get John Terry at their side. You name John Terry Juma or Edema Chelsea, but they be all Chelsea training grounds or Cobham. What you say? Now I cut outsiders, and outsiders no wana Didier Drogba and Mikel Obi Nkomo DSA. Only one of the technical director, I think the sporting directors, and and who said no day? Please, and I said praise almost say they love the club. They love the club. They do. But a few weeks ago, look at how they were describing Chelsea team.
Because no one opportunity to talk to him as he said.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Say what they are doing there, no. In as much as some implement your more ideas, and you will believe, no. They also want what to please the other political aspect of football, and the political aspect. And they say, how are you going to please Didier Drogba? No on Kasabat or Kasape. Have an effect on the air support base.
Yes.
We've seen Todd Bowley come on to Chelsea Twitter space just to because Sahel support base for now account building. They influence a lot of narrative. So no almost screenshot it. Wow, Todd Bowley has come on my space. It automatically you have certain a natural. It's Victor Osimhen the way they've seen say then Ebema Mikel Obi loudmouth and Didier Drogba yebetumi ashati up kakra. That is basically because Mikel Obi Ababonte Abeka said they've been working on it. Didier Drogba have been working on Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Yeah. Do you think that Victor Osimhen a player say uja Chelsea owners someone sign player sign no because he doesn't fit into. They are trying every means to make him fit project na because of some of the
memoir trust but Musa you be a window no 1st July, right, and then date 28th of August. virtually 3 days for the window to end. Yet say Chelsea pay Osimhen. Even last season, I even learned that Chelsea pay so yes I deal now me in Kunku the NB. Now come Tony January and Sana Oko renew the contract. We a Chelsea supporter. We a Chelsea coach. Now you are trying to build a system. You are trying to build, a team. Osimhen virtually ain't any proper preseason because on Napoli the NK matches on boy in Osimhen Amobi. Osimhen is ready so betting the wage bill on this. Osimhen is ready to come on loan. Now another player Obo Premier League ni be honestly Sika free Saudi Baba say I am ready. Semebo. And to your owner, we are child supporter. I believe so. Who list to out here we are child supporter.
The point in say the all kind in a fitting to some American. You see, me say the all kind say when you player or yes or person yes but yet with Osimhen na we are. It should tell you baby are signing any fever. They don't care. They don't care if Osimhen buy be far na say enfa. They don't even care because they know so Obana and far. They know how to sell him.
What is say Ivan Toney for all this while? Now Ivan Toney money didn't catch Chelsea players or more past target strikers.
Ivan
Toney
not the main target.
No, I agree. Don't you? Time I hear about John Duran. I hear about other players now. Ivan Toney Fimo. Ivan Toney
check age of players.
Bracket Chelsea signing.
You see,
listen. We had a Chelsea. Not Chelsea and sign a player. Our bro 31, 32.
If you unya 30 years,
okay. But Chelsea made an exception for a branch of friend Thiago Silva.
Yes.
But still, so
listen, Debbie. I'm saying, Chelsea made an exception for Thiago Silva, of which Thiago Silva. Nanka was our time. Lampard, but dear man, Lampard, when you free Chelsea. Ekwane Namia PSG was because of Sadio Mane. Chelsea, RCC, Ora. Now they still believe in the talent of Abrante friend Nicholas Jackson.
Yes.
And they believe, say, if Abrante friend Osimhen out and out striker. Osimhen because of Osimhen idea what chere e Napoli oba. Obetimi to say the Balak mo ba Chelsea mo ye ni bi say, ye prayer. Any kwan so drop here. Enti ebasa now Osimhen be always Osimhen fitting kwa you need to play Osimhen. What are you going to do?
What is wrong with it? Normal resource. What is wrong with it?
What are you also going to do? What are you also going to do with Nicolas Jackson?
Chelsea want to compete. He's a squad player. See, team now we win. Say ni obeti maka say ni Joao Felix mono. Meba obeti maka Joao Felix na ni oba be here because Palmer money there. The point is that they are building a team. Competition for every player. It doesn't matter your age.
Yes.
That is why
it doesn't matter what
who age.
So it brings again. You said about age.
Listen,
the conversation that we age. But who can say? It doesn't matter your age.
Yeah, Tio, they are building a competitive team. A team a compete winning things, right? Yeah. Now, Omama Kopama, Omama no.
So 9 years contract. Competition.
Our competition. Omo de Joao Felix ahead and aba. Mudrik, I was saying. I was 22 and a half. Man competition. Madueke, on 22. Man competition.
Next year competition.
Even our midfield, Caicedo, Enzo, Latvia. Omo competition. Oko defense one man. Obiya competition. Baby a competition any. A striking option on and basa we then for Maduke war for me yes against City one or boy like we say why then was a lot of perception. You see it when it's not about player will be developed.
You see the conversation that we are talking about. What supported Chelsea actually?
Yeah,
when Chelsea had the likes of Balak, Lampard, Mike Lessian, that time no na a competition kesi pa. But when Balak was coming from Bayern Munich, he said, and the agent, they put in his contract, or no, Balak on prior. We've had players more that power not to tell you.
It doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter. No, you believe so Osimhen by Chelsea. So the Osimhen by bench.
In this Chelsea project, if you are not scoring, you guarantee you playing time.
Yes. It doesn't. Also, let me comment about way. Yeah, the Chelsea home come Sports Arena. We list to Arjune, Vincent Arjune, Benedict, and I'm so yeah. Sir, still also Mugusu Achen Osime. And as I have Anthony Kwa, but then
you see. Until I make sure say Osime first target. If Victor Osimhen and even this transfer window, Chelsea beats me. I boycott Osimhen deal. Akwakofa
almost Duran crown is still active.
Akwakofa Ivan Toney aba. Next year, Messi Akwakofa Osimhen aba no matter Ivan Toney. Possible. The thing is obvious. Say Victor Osimhen striking department on Chelsea first target. If Omenya Victor Osimhen, they look elsewhere. That is what currently they are doing. Inti assembly there ni na say Osimhen first target and both teams play strategies. But me must man me dey body na say the Amadi na be complicated ning na any player any preference he wants to come to Chelsea go utie. I mean Victor Osimhen enough for or more journalists or more Nigeria they are all reporting say the guy wants to come to Chelsea and you see Utaiti Obi podcast na me gonna be amana here so obvious say oni Abrante kasa the guy wants to come to Chelsea
but they want
now Victor Mikel Obi asemo all can na say utie ni interviews ni na anymore yan say to boy league mo emfa omo Samu wage bill in sense no mo nchi Abrante
wage bill na delay ade no
and you see obvious
it's not about Nicola Jackson be on no person odi you person ye last season and no ball chances ni gu egu ma obogu ma ka wan nka be ball another striker
and I don't even think say Osimhen ban no ba Chelsea no Ebeha Jackson you see me medical ka say Nicola Jackson
then Jackson wings asem
any both to the extent say even their flanks when they make mama na ball and no going to affect now me come on you asem
no on this topic maminti Benedict
asem am we can say Chelsea enye na adwin so beto Osimhen tie adenti a Chelsea enye na adwin so beto Osimhen ye hu Chelsea time na ope Enzo Fernandez we enyamo mu fail to get that deal done before January because no munim say in the summer clubs akese beba aba befa Enzo Fernandez ye hu Caicedo Osimhen say oka say wage bill la Chelsea are clear Lukaku if in wage bill mu Lukaku was 300 and something thousand Osimhen here almost 300 and something thousand Osimhen coming in if Osimhen Chelsea top picker in Napoli yes or yes swap deal no ka Chelsea and ka say ye separate deals
they are ready to go
Napoli ekache Chelsea say who young Italian boy me peno upe Osimhen me pe Lukaku for boy no bra if Chelsea were in need of Osimhen and they were going all out for Osimhen ye name Chelsea when Chelsea are going all out for a transfer they go in all out Mudryk no yet that proven but omunim so the talent no they went in all out for him at all risk. At the intina Osimhen, a top striker, Chelsea ain't mean going all out for him.
Any wage now.
Any wage bills. Any wage bills.
Any wage.
Any wage bill any wage bill as because Chelsea are clear Lukaku wage bill. Lukaku was on 300 and something thousand. How much is Osimhen taking? Osimhen
it's not about Lukaku wage bill. They don't want to go there again.
They don't want to go there again. A proven striker. A proven striker. He's giving you the numbers. A proven striker, but he's giving you the numbers. Into Osimhen, but no Osimhen, 300,000. No match Chelsea 30 goals a season now. Chelsea 300,000 But the thing is, they see Osimhen as a player. They don't want to make that Lukaku mistake again. They don't want a player to come in.
So what do you think? Do you think say Chelsea should now want to say Ivan Toney so have a picture? I'm on phone and answer still.
Me between Osimhen and Ivan Toney. Mefa Ivan Toney Joe Osimhen. If Osimhen episode about Chelsea, senior Mikel Obi mo Drogba mo ye argument aman so episode about Chelsea. You are proving goal scorer. Ujumudi. Why don't you tell yourself so okay, mo be mama say why am I doing say me team wage bill on so I met team wage bill on so but I'll push
but no be has no
me explaining. I'll put all into my add-ons,
the performance,
me qualify my Champions League. I'm taking this money. I'm giving you 30 goals.
This number of goals.
Money. Okay. At the end, who bet me that show close? Mu say me qualify Champions League. And my salary increase to this amount. If you believe in yourself, say you can play the EPL. Chelsea going in say for a loan deal because Omunye that convinced of Osimhen.
Okay.
They don't want to make the same mistake they did under Lukaku.
Okay.
They don't want to come in. Obako to Osimhen aba at a high wage. Now for the performance now nko ya. On timi nton.
Mate, me ye na be fiance enchi be sorry 2:30 be sorry. Me ba na we Manchester United
na me 10 minutes na me touch Osimhen we no kakam pacho.
5
minutes, 5 minutes, we have 5 minutes.
Listo, meaning say Congress I'm picking some news over the FA president say on be say the betting companies say deeper, especially companies amzo mo obia ekwanyas on for Ghana matches and 20 sites. It won't be say any betting companies Eddie. Me ba ne kan wasa ba me bo man say new man bia me pick and also blaster gina year part to qualify for the next World Cup and so ebetimi abaso but me nya sure say waka bibi say omo fa kwan bia so are so menya sponsorship on be so li work kan blasters say wona adodo de no ewa no so ye kakra ba meba na ne koto concern ya hwe na ya kan wano tuma we about Manchester United na me ene unyina me list
report share say United ni Manuel got the deal finally I go through and so we say officially deal ni be completed ni bibia and you see the way it reminded me of Sofiane Amrabat deal last year. He ni Amrabat how no see a Kaima Fiorentina being one of the best defensive or center midfielders in the Serie A and even your call World Cup no any AFCON how Obua Morocco no Emma Manfoso we need Sofiane Amrabat to partner with Casemiro to come and help us and Amrabat by no Premier League intensity in the manner and Shadam we didn't see the best of him. The United Antman trigger the clause no. Amrabat no and a man signing permanent and your best statistics in the say Kobe Menu and so I pick it up and right now who check United midfield now. He is the first name on the sheet. Say coach ne ebo midfield now. And you share last season since Casemiro by Man United no there's been a lot of impact what make Yama United team despite the fact that he's been getting a lot of red cards, the discipline issues, and it got to a time last season now Casemiro was a center back in the team when almost center back will be now a prior and Obibeka say is Manuel Ugarte an upgrade or Casemiro as a player and you see meaning so they start now to swear o check Abranta ni eye Casemiro any Manuel Ugarte almost start last season in terms of passing forward passing duels defensive actions a friend saying forward passes there Casemiro is ahead of Manuel Ugarte and you see the reason why not Ten Hag Oba United ni appreciate the Koba befa Abranta ni Frankie Dion say Ten Hag style of play no in as much as all your midfielder obey breaking lines you do a lot of tackles and do a lot of interceptions no here those players are on be tacky on be so good on the ball make my back that long passes no and you see check Casemiro any Manuel Ugarte difference no esokakra in terms of key passes progressive passes duels defensive action no almost the same because we check defensive action Casemiro 100.0 and Manuel Ugarte 96.9 you point say 97 it tells you that they are very close say yen carry ball no anymore that is what Abranta and the Eddie Manuel Ugarte good at and that is one thing so United Messi team this team and Ugarte no Rebecca say we check interceptions Oyema United and now Oyema PSG last season Ugarte 40 interceptions make 98 tackles Emma PSG the most in the French League Championnat and it tells you that if Manuel Ugarte is coming in now you name him say Casemiro how no any tackles how no winning balls no because last season Casemiro interceptions was just 18 interceptions per and Casemiro Man United in the Premier League as compared to the number of interceptions at Branton League it tells you that Manuel Ugarte is going to be an about boy United but memma yen koye say bia Branton ba no koye Amrabat de ni bi because yen ba no we also the numbers are Amrabat edeba so Ten Hag buy no we signed almost 20 players since Oba United. Matis Delight Aba, Mazrai, Lenny Yoro, Zegzi, Sergio Reglon, Amra Batameka Nasemi, Keeper Yomutoni Fenerbahce, Rasmus Hojlund, Andrew Onana, a lot of players Aba. Woutwe Gotmo, Marcel Sabitzer. These are all midfielders. Coach in Omaba, Ombaya Anfa, and Sabitzer with Dortmund. See how he's playing. Is it that coach, is not buying players? I'm fitting the system, and I say whatever names be are normal. Currently, Open United midfielder, I'm about consistently under Ten Hag. Uyi Casemiro, Uyi Kobe Menu. Then maybe you mentioned Abraham Eddie Bruno Fernandes. Oh, but I on and off. So I think that and they Abraham Scott McTominay naturally non DM no, and so 15 minimum. Recently, Fred Soko Fenerbahce, and they need another defensive midfielder. Obetama, and you see, Ogateba, next 5 games, 6 games, near Manchester. I think that the hard do say Pam Emaniko. Running to and Commissioner Sterling, but that was for Commissioner Sterling.
Maminti, okay, in the next 5 minutes, now you
referee with Osimhen ni Ivan Toney in
Osimhen see me the what commoness.
Oh, there be. In some baby or high entiase, but ye say ye na ye wo interest or Chelsea mu. About ye name Miminya and Osimhen beba Chelsea because of African background, but say ye basing on say bia Chelsea legends no and I say Todd Bowley mu omwadi omo no ese Chelsea be wini ombenyo omo brightest start na fans Chelsea fans the games ne koso Chelsea winning league no one top player papa and now winning league na legends na mbeka nsem papa amfa owners ne ho omo inform ho. They are doing the business side of football and no say they are doing the business side of football or need any say ni investment ni be the profit be breno any nyama be class be ho mu ni legends but they are performing at the toppest level.
Okay.
With Osimhen anyway, Kepa another player and the wages was through. You name him say discussions e cost wa obeko Bournemouth. Lukaku wages if we club no. If Osimhen Chelsea wants to buy Osimhen, they would have bid for Osimhen. Even Lukaku was the best way for Chelsea to get Osimhen because Antonio Conte, ye name him say Kwame Bias no Osimhen or Lukaku. But Chelsea made it clear to Napoli said they want a separate deal from 2 different players. Ushe Ivan Toney on the other hand, Ivan Toney, Oko Brentford, he's one of the least paid players Brentford set up. Ivan Toney edged 36,000 a week or Brentford. So if it comes with salary structure, say Chelsea person who salary any nyama so anka honest never call Ivan Toney sharp because so my Ivan Toney 70,000 krana. They've doubled his wages at Brentford and you come and perform. Between the 2 players, now I think the Osimhen a player he has to own up. Non canchen who say yes. Napoli so me. I want to make Napoli understand say me a world proven striker. Me call Chelsea at the half wages. Tell them say this is what I want to do. Make mama mo 20-30 goals a season. Make mama qualify mo Champions League.
Okay.
Make mama mo nyama baby. So I would reduce my salary, put all into add-ons on goals and involvement or Champions League in Yama, then you sign me. But he's pulling back because on one kasa maybe only GDO anymore. And at Chelsea are going for a loan because almost any GDO ne style of play fitting into the Maresca system. Into with as Akakakama transfer window na ending no. Ye be who say back and forth we beba. Kopim say Osimhen ni agent beti say ye call at a half price of our wages no. Chelsea wouldn't push for it.
Well, no, I'm an sama yakofa by way sports arena the mount every Monday to Friday about 12:30 to 2:30. The next 30 minutes, fisem ye bedin komo near in summer. If fisem I buy so TBA. Ubetra beta or 3Ws now the MYBET.AFRICA account online. Ye chat avieta ne koso or a man for a fesika papa. Tuzo betra beta MYBET.AFRICA na so trabet. Said the man can almost chance and I mean ya jioma tuma mo bien him say open credibility MYBET.AFRICA na so no mo document bet in kwa unsem die MYBET.AFRICA na be di one dance here and the ama online course retail shops and so managers are more shops in area managers, shop managers as well as cashiers ɛne supervisors ni nyina ma me nkyama na awie mo yɛ adwuma mo boa ma Ghana amanfo so etimi afes kent o tie me na wo ba bia na wo betwa bet nkwa de MYBET.AFRICA ɛna ɛsɛ wo twa bet wo bɛnum nsu a sɛ de ye de esi anim a ye bɔ ne kama kama yi ɛyɛ akɔ blue mineral water na me kamfo de ama wo ensuo de ɛne nipa nkwa to bɛnum nsuo nko ade a bɔmɔde asa akɔ blue de ne na wo nsa betimi akabi ne wato ano wo kofie wo ye obi a wo family wo kofie anase wo nko akwa gibi kofie de timi no ensuo a enyuna ɛyɛ kama enye nyunu so ɛyɛ kama baako no gise enyunu nko a na atimi no nti we no bɔmɔde asa obɛhye ne so open su pade a ɛno ano akɔ blue mineral water na medi ho adanse e ɛde chɔm na aso yɛ asene emi etidi medwumadi ɛde bro Monday to Friday bia ɔm kan ho emi etidi the live commentary bro weekend so live commentary so ahaya platform we aso na wonsa ebetimi aka listo yɛnhwɛ fisem no yɛnhwɛ nsema efie ba na yɛni nkɔmɔ na ma baba Vincent ne Benedict so na 2:30 etimi de dwumadi na ɛde asi
well also football almost then I ketokreku say omo betting companies.
Yes, so see a ma betting company be the rights or the your matches in the beto on platform. So now omo legal team be shasi the various betting companies ne deeper because almost woman say football.
Into omo ebe ko akoche be companies omo ni Ghana because your online companies be on mama betting we are.
So that's why so many legal team I know they minim crown be fast one.
The thing is that betting companies any problem. Betting away a league in the has never been done by a betting company.
So man to so man fan to swap. Obi anko ko twa bet
see the problem of a league it's not about obi all listed your matches or betting app to.
What is it then?
That's what I'm saying. Said there are companies who money Ghana say almost listed Ghana league into omo obe free jurisdiction akwa another jurisdiction.
No, what he meant and say fan say yeah the kotoko ni vision akoto so. And that's so. Now, omo kromo an betimi adi nkomos ene vision kotoko vision shemwe. Ne enti say ni so kra dia. Wuntimi nkodi nkomo ba dia na fan.
Asema me kan say. There are companies say emu ni Ghana ha. Omo list Ghana league no.
Tom so mu twa.
Eti omo no dey na obeye omo. There is nothing you can do them. The point is that betting company no ene e woti asa wo ye bet na wodi a eye man bet na eboka. Eti omo no omo problem na e dey. They are not the problem. Bet now. They are not the problem. The problem is say betting syndicate for now. Almost shall see any players didn't come on. Almost quasi. Almost no better with the betting companies. It's not money players are cautious.
So there's a betting companies more never boka.
And no boka. It's betting company. They are no only in issue. Money. Day. A year almost shall team owners no. Any players na omo ye omo kana no omo na wose omo woni bire omo so omo na wose omo woni bire omo so betting company Chelsea mo match say omo the betting company omo no amafo di omo eti omo no ba be fix match aye dey omo no omo hono no people want to omo people football omo di omo say o fix match a betting company na person okudi ni sika. It why do you have problem with obi or not in the baby now? No nisika or now fixing match the aba bedi no. It is not even about about team owners. How a player to players play convince players. No my don't want to see about fixed matches. Players no me architect no mo ko jina park na so coaches need team owners now mo jitum say mo kokobo for 2 mo kokobo for 3. They are the problem. Oh no, so otaku. It is focus at the end of the day. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
The FA president.
Me say it doesn't make sense. He doesn't understand the issues. He doesn't. He doesn't understand the issues. For unscrupulous people. Ebi mo about that they be jina ni team ani no. O ma show mo. I'm sure my player back once five.
So I'm saying enya betting you see.
And I say na betting we ni say so bi ko twa my dreams FC ha.
Our first car.
And no no dey.
But on that part they says omo dey no omo nim ho hwe as
dreams FC. Omo nim dey ho hwe. Yakofa eyenkrofo a omo mo ball any ade aba be gina o team ano ma o team ahye no. Ama one player ahye 5.
What on?
Ade na ya fix chin say. Dey na ya fix chin say.
So ma betting.
Who cleaning a footballer? I start from your house. fie na so clean sade no mo de ba na ye we bogus we kra ma me nko Asante Kotoko
no but Blasters so ye gina ye se be qualify for the World Cup ye gina ye pa
se ne wan qualify on nim kroma de be si wa what you akwa share Mali woni home afi bra be wi ni de aka no na afi qualify wo se den ene de ono nim dada no there is no nego obi ye ko US Ghana qualify nti no po de non negotiable so mo obi papa yi mo ska papa bi mo ko ye baba yara pitch no they should forget about government no mo first ka anye de ko ye pitch no because FIFA must for pitches any coaches training ni ade say na be players na bomb bit ma bobo ni ye
but they believe the Blaster is for the omoji this Blaster na your mind the enti
and America say your mind say no ya qualify ya wo na ye this bo na ba be bo
say
na nu ya omo ko sponsorship omo the Blasters ko sponsorship omo fa ma government
so omo dey be both team no bra
and na me say team no say e obi there into wo de omo ho bra but sponsorship ba dey o keep as can no dey den
omo dey yes sponsorship ne ba say Blaster na won your man
omo dey den because everything be an buy and take care of then omo dey that is what I'm saying say so omo wo sika omo kokoye baba yara pitch no see by the time omo be bo we ni wi a no one can say omo ye baba yara pitch by the time omo be wi no na ye kwakobo World Cup dey no because pitch na enya no it will cost us pitch na enya na players na baba kana ya tete ho it will cost us say amam penifo na ye omaje so omo nya wo na ye qualifier cars ne ade omo de ba nyina e wo ministry ho and e wo government and e wo afi ho
say enko ministry because FIFA do not deal with the ministry
they deal with that's what I'm saying say it e good say e wo so omo ye den sika bi wo ho a omo fa nkonko ye baba yara pitch no omo ko ye hybrid and from Blasters team no
we are your mind there because at the end of the day
your mind there a collaborative thing omo di team na chiro mind mo $100,000 mo monye
so my adwuma no mo je
nti
no mo mete so me
collaborative thing et say ye nyina adwuma awom edu ba bia wa wodu sika ye bibi se na ba ya adwuma no be den ebe koso ama mu nyina ama
ye koso a wotimi gi wa akire
enye se wo be gi kura wa akire ekoso ma wo so because adwuma no bu se akotena fie
adwuma no gu obekwa
akotena fie ti say na bibi wo no ma wo se wo ye a obetumi add that sacrifice that's what I'm saying say Blasters the crowd dey way because o qualify ko World Cup now all the sponsorship everybody ni nyina e ba ho so why don't you MTN for $2 million no mo dey buy e call 2018 World Cup 2022 World Cup sas kana ba hin
omo dey aye adwuma
omo dey aye den o tumi nya no
me ntimi nya no ba me nya so say ba ntiska no mind dey o ma fa nya we
omo dey aye den because my home financial statement omo kwa ko ye we na sa $2 million me who figure be wo aye $2 million
the $2 million nyina ba be a breakdown no be who
they say there is no breakdown
MTN $2 million
na e wo hinfa that is what I'm asking say e wo hinfa it is askas we mu bi na wo say muso mu be den okay pitch nko de ba ko pe wo de ba ko pe mu ni stadium se mu masimu stadium te say England omo wo mu FA no wo ne Wembley a onim say ye ne de what uni bi tenana a uni bi no wo de mo me why baba yara pitch no ni enye ne hybrid ukra 500 to $1.2 million ubetumi anya correct one
yes so mo 1.2 million
more than that omo more than that ma statistica ayeden aba FA ho through Blasters
no on se scabi ho a obete ba ho nju list
e ho nju sesen obi be sponsor no amount $2 million for 2 years e ho nju sesen Blasters kan yes say mo kukuru sa scan say ya je $2 million bi tie de be share league nim and ye de be share women's game na no Black Queens ye nyina na ye kontokwa na ban ne ye de settle wo mo Black Princesses ye nyina na ye kontokwa no mo de so sa Blasters ka no mo de ye den eno na make ho asem say sa nyema bi say because players na baba ka say pitch ne nya na mo tetete ho no obuba na mebuka mu a easily say ye de kwa kwhye no ye de kwhye na o cat ani ye bebo odin
okay
it won't be solve some of these issues.
Okay.
Na bibia de akuye.
Okay.
With Asante Kotoko.
Is it not a good news? Said Bernard Tumwa Kotoko. But the last time a Ghanaian player free straight away caught one of the best leagues.
Yes, Ache. I don't remember the last time a Ghanaian player free straight to way. And this is a talent boy near the air.
You're more prosperous, Basso.
So prosperous.
When the scout boy, but when the scout boy,
he was part of players and not Pamomo.
So I'm saying, so was it one of the guys he scouted?
Or scouted with him
last season of
or signing on was scouted with him. How can you sign a talent here? O person o chere me say.
Yeah.
What for player who team say what potential, what talent we.
Yeah.
Season abawie e na wo pam players na ade na ka ho.
Ainsi that. Is it the first time?
Esi we hin.
No, Max, is it the first time BSC?
Esi we hin.
Say you sign player season back oba na amfa yetimi pam no.
Sa player na ye ka na asem no.
Yeah.
Or a young player.
Okay.
He's young player or I think 19 years. It wo signing no was saying or 18 or 17 even crowd or on 18 to sign professional contract. What I say? And I was signing about only one season. Season baby and I will pam was Rocky Jamana ne a year Sam Kulankulana or Pomonia de Adena or Pamon and Yansa Ben Pani. Missing Yansa be any. And I deal with look at all the players. You are almost signing player fee. Yeah, Dawuni.
Yeah.
Player now
Susubribi.
One more a minute, even in the FA Cup. Upon struggling, Akotoko Komu nine boy into me on a single second. Amo.
Of course, South Africa.
Of course, South Africa.
Yeah.
And then upon Ejim airport Moldova week in week out. It says they call Raja. She players Kotoko players na. Umuja umunya look at where they are going. Dream says you are far Rocky Jamana yen name Kotoko history of signing a mass ne cars ne sa boys now umubo school team. He was a captain scoring belters at the Makotoko even in the Champions League. Obobi Enika Diogo Obobi a player like that too. O person o chere say such a young player no eye na ho fefew na ni je say even oye part of Kotoko keke wan bo bia oni obi any problem no mpo no wa pamu mu nyina sa boy we eke ba saka team bi show interest say oh me person mu akokoye because na oma emergency omo ye den omo di ne ye de e colon omo ye de omo di ne colon but there was no team obet ye de obeji loan team na de omo ye say omo be terminate nti amanfo na ka say wo de omo ye de a chopper ye de be ba mu ma boy na
so player na edi no nko no ne coach o screen this one woni ma branch na list work kan was ma Celta Vigo Kotoko Dinama loan na ono na o screens no so Facebook ni YouTube nyina ye de na to so no list
you see it is and look I was so ogumti as say in terms of you want say your players your coaches be one more name players top Obi is Tomato Hill Obi is Antonio Conte. They are the best tacticians how you can think of but so okay change on top players on Antonio Conte players on to McTominay Scott match
so Ogum is a good tactician but we need how to buy
only how to buy it
but he's a good coach.
That one I'm here to see and I'm here to know.
No, I'm saying you talk about coaches elsewhere. You are talking about Antonio Conte.
Yes, but I'm saying they are coaches. Yes,
but so are you saying same for Ogum? So Ogum is a good coach, but as to ne tono na be onim to ana.
Ne tono de wa kire me say onim to.
But onim
and coach
is a good coach.
Coaching so no me hu ne ye.
But you want I mean the last time Kotoko winning the league, I Kotoko supporter no. He was the coach or mastermind this had in Namako.
There be o ye nyina ye hu how omo babo team Ogum babo te be kire say players akotoko ye we nyina no CEO na to ye de man no ne ade.
I am not disputing that fact. But
I'm saying so no person just say even league now winning and cry no. Right, league no winning players also or players are no here near their nyina ya nto amano na I say CEO na top players there then at the brain.
Okay.
They made this clear.
No, but I am not denying that fact as you are saying. Still live on Facebook, Sports Arena any day man, Sports Arena. Jumadi any day man. I'm not denying the fact. Okay, but who make example now? Who make it internet? I make kasa now. I can say, if you believe all these coaches are good coaches, baby, who are omonim to. I know. See, Uncle Fobi was just a man for Tomom. Omoto we are. Tactics aspects on the best side money. Ogum what that bracket anymore. And as we do this Ogum on him coach.
Me who say Ebianka 2 years ago la 2 years ago anka bia metima ka say onim to ba onim coach. But last year na even pre-season the ekoko so na mama who say even coaching the crown there is question marks.
Really?
I'm telling you. Won't say Ogum winning back to back.
But no season before last season when he came, he was winning back to back.
And America say.
And the same coach.
That time, no.
And
they are giving credit. One person much say say. Just the management na wo no and I know mu your made and he made it clear.
But you being a sports journalist, a sports presenter, do you side with those people who were saying that and answer? Would
Team Ogumo?
No, and I make us say, Team Ogumo now as least being a sports journalist, do you believe, say, and some Team Ogumo can and now say, tactically you see the coach to be a good coach, but be a ton on him to.
Me dinansia coaching obe coach onu ankasa buy a man free will how wo coach no mama say as a akan kakra coaching akan
coach I do baby nya otama klomu nyina kasa ne nke mfa blaster amano no
right yakopo
o so ti bi okromu a
you see na me I didn't know bene on can be
say be last year nyoma ankoyi you was saying that year na nyoma ankoyi
na me ka che o say say ano ni coach ni me husu ye. This is what I'm saying. Say me husu ye. What I say? Anka upon players a wakoto akotoko players kotoko support biaja tum say chale players we mu de ye chi obi a be born 2-3 near there. How United quite to me show.
They preseason.
Preseason. Yeah.
How many matches? How many matches did Chelsea win in the preseason? But you still have the faith in Chelsea coaching so bet me here man.
We say ogum to Maresca one.
No, I'm saying so you are talking about matches also in team in Shewi. Chelsea couldn't beat West Ham. Chelsea couldn't beat West Ham. Chelsea couldn't beat teams Libya. You know Chelsea but in the league you have faith. So Maresca bet me here man Chelsea.
Chelsea call you know want to me win and no sign players. After matches we know how many players was on this one.
Why sign Kotoko?
Chelsea.
It's Oguso was signed by 3 about
Oguso amoye dem mo say strike and ameboa. So they accept said you could see one money nyin until they need to correct things. Omo call no more blow teams away na bibia okay. As me yes comment obia. But we know I'm struggling to see. I'm struggling. Me struggle United no. I was struggling to look at what how are we playing your system near the end.
I want us to watch the game on Sunday against Vichy.
Of course, you better share that game my because I'm struggling. I mean, me struggle. Me say players now are signing. I'm compliment. They complement each other.
Are you expecting Ogum to win the league this season? If he does not, is it going to be a failure?
One year where he will be sacked. If we last season performance in the man, he will be sacked.
Okay, talking about last season, maybe a Kotoko DN. What about if Kotoko find itself within the first 2 or 3?
I was in G League, you know, where the sign is now, you know, you're in G League now, and you Ogun fort.
Aren't
any other coach, ebe you say players now, was see at the G League.
It's a new team.
Me say any
virtually all these players have
any coach Bia Ghana has say Obia the new team about season. Me who team also on were keeping the players at 3 years. Obia the new team. Media man now no change no checking the players no. Omo J League no check omo mo was here. But so change. Obia the new team. It is a one to me Angel League now. Share.
Okay.
And
Mate. But someone oko yesi loan. And I think that Kotoko supporters are much someone de Kotoko money na we this season. Nya de obetimi am.
Player wo pamono. Etumi all of a sudden. Etumi anya due to Setavigo. This player wo pamono. At the letter shen in some penny BM. Look at the age. Charlie, what Ogum did that time no there. Charlie, players almost 17, 18 no to me catch them say move free team.
Okay.
Hey.
This is a mammy Benedict.
Yes, my master be called Bayara. Na currently, Okoba Bayara, yes,
Omuguso.
Yes, Omuguso. Once the water sprinklers, I started year Juma.
Oh,
and it's also more for pictures in Totoso. On the NRA reports by calf, I'm on warning. And the GFA, Henry Santi Chum, interview of Peace FM. And Okase, calf, I'm more warning, say GFA the candy, among who say some pictures be because online, so say park any good state. So, among for pictures and send you more. And now GFA send you more pictures. Now, pictures normally send you more. Utim says still now, say park no as a photos
it's a picture guys omu twa na jo
yes picture where your current pictures on the aba and you see me issue no say one in our car of the magic and say pictures some that send them no and they are not happy with the pictures into no GFA and send them new pictures and yes sir we are not going to play the game ababa and our car of course to change say oma pade yen ache I say oma pade yen no ye de omo sa omo kan say say we do ye de omo nim na twitwi for ma say ye do mani ma twitwi for am say how omo ne relating to no say ne ye mo new
so the current state of Abaya Sports Stadium
yes.
That's no
Okay. We NSA pictures, but GFA is here to send the second pictures to CAF until the approval. And reporter Henry can say, Otuado Ghana, latest by Sunday. Nyame aduma this week here is quite nebeba. So latest by Sunday, players no more about weekend no, or more about Friday. By Saturday no more, or more Ghana, or more about Saturday no. By Sunday no more Ghana. Latest by Sunday Monday.
Give me a big.
Give me a 5th September. Yes.
So what you here? 28. You are about 80 days.
Yes.
80 days.
Let's by second September and the team will be fresh training. Team will fresh training on September. And you see the issue is push goes up. You make the NSS for a which not say and see actually the 5 months the first time what attachments ni yeju and literally the last pictures na me dey buy who some the car what tanker akwakosi so a
water sprinklers
yes 5 months ni ejuma enye ejuma
and no my be kura na ya be
and see who dey say ejuma do you know say Mr. Toti the director general of NSA o Kumasi Sisi Amino Kase Ejodi o Kumasi Sisi Amino Kase and what does it mean say
this o Kumasi
yes does it mean
Azana water sprinklers
they no all
and when he is traveling you take traveling allowance
yes
for my be
and see does it mean say Kwame Bammensa na uyi Emmanuel free so adini basis no does it mean say ejuma no ntimi nya na me issue no say we are say director general efa plane eko Kumasi eko make sure say
the plane ekoi
now then no the beko plane no the beko or the car can beko call him say still or any call fuel into we kwa do Kumasi a does it mean say Kwame Ba no in charge of NSA Ashanti no he's not competent enough to do the work
okay
and you see picture na omo ye no report na say scanner ye now me deeper life for 3 days events no me ye nya ska bebre I'm hearing say you nya 1 million Ghana cedis 1 million Ghana cedis and you see after rent ye the park ma rent still you ntimi to pitch cover and ye the park ma rent scan who adi be ye the be fix it na send the amount rent for another purpose na pitch na say na I also buy next 2-3 years I buy some pictures come and renovate pictures no and you see there's also a hard say they be can say we know say you need approve stadium the only one I want although not deeper life program skawu but still you say we are getting 1 million Ghana cedis
okay
1 million Ghana cedis yet me 200 times can put F and top pitch cover and preserve park right now I will say water sprinklers na engagement and I'm pressure but you know we have to do it we have to and you see me benya report bi Kumasi say on who say baby players ni ball no the line the twa ho on say pull na chi ho ne even baby keep pull no inside no inside the wall ho na te say o mu tutu ho no dey face baby photos no pitch na chi ho no
yeah
any pull inside and change one yam balls no o mu tutu outside no e dey ba park so no we o mo dey a friend say machine na fa so no ma say water so I mean which is no nice I Ghana yako country yako World Cup 4 times now you see have to for no this time round any Angola game no omo na beton tickets ego ticket for the hobby into picture na o hwa osomo de beto so a o ma start number seat no into no say yeah then your man fan bo seat no utina seat baby ya 9 seat no e no mo dey mean say bidi na paint dia e na have to for that Saturday church or say every time ye ni Angola be born auto ticket o seat number
so
one ya fe na
we nye bidi
o say
we are some mark nye bidi
mark eche mark be da ke sisi
enye o de basi we
dabi
we bidi
He doesn't BD and happen.
BD.
Now where then?
Me when is a BD?
Well, say BD or Macau or must say AM number seats no. Until right now, no. Won't me on stadium. I'm going to control me, but I do it. Have to for make sure say there will be securities in the stands because some me call me call park. Maybe I mean who me corner about the bit me park so I say much man sorry. And now corner say the two we see so I'm going to say the sorry.
Na nipa kra only number there. Say mo ton ticket ni sa. E dey kra na so nya kwa evrim.
No, right now tickets na be rem no.
Ticket number. I'm saying say. E kire say mimi ticket no. Say Benedict. Eni kwa say ya bros. Ya bros obi a benya ba bi atena.
Tio.
Ade ya na dey say
problem. Bros no ni seat number. Won timi kokko seat number.
Agreed. I'm saying say ade ya na dey problem me buy. Say bros so. Na obaba na seat ni ho a. Fa ne so dey ma fa wo dey.
Yes.
But over there is also another seat. I you need to 30,000. Now more so man 32,000, 33,000.
Report in say minimum so for kuti kwansu Royal Stadium now ni o ticket no o seat number ni ho a also ojina ho. You don't have to sit down. You don't have to sit down. I say o koto o seat sorry.
Again, aden kra na say we need ticket at Royal Stadium.
I don't know yeah.
Only ticket. Why do you even have to get opportunity to enter the stadium?
For they say they should make sure say there will be their staff and our securities member stands in the moment just because even you call AFCON World Cup say yeah. Still was one who stands.
Okay.
Who are they check your ticket.
Yeah, for the last 2 minutes. Emma Benedict and you.
Okay, on betting companies no with GFA no. The back one me dream say GFA no or share the wrong side of the whole story. Betting companies ni crab bread so mo the Ghana league ni show mo platforms
so
because omo boka because mo fix match ni we chi so o share last season last 2 seasons betting companies ni bi o wa omo twen the last day me fan say bebo game na no ene no mo de be shem because omo mpese omo de be shem a mo be hwe odds na kwa match fixing the betting companies na nkasa mpo omo nya empo anko mbetwe ho afiri sa de no but omo customers ni nkofo edi o mechi na request na omo de shem nti say o ye wadwen say me kofa lawyers na say betting companies ni course financial loss to wo and omo say football ni dia enka ho kra because ade ba ko a omo no mo bre say match fixing bi ba no be di 100,000 1 million na betting company ni mba GF ho mba giska no on na di ni bottom sika atua nti omo na affect omo nti omo nhwe no mu nsi sa de ni wo club owners players ni ho na embo omo a betting companies ni nya hwe
okay yemfa alt ni bi na yen so adwumadi ni so
nti ye be hwe yen daily rollover no day 2 de no first eno code no FVLP obo eno a obenya 4 odds no 6 selections na wo ho na wonso de 40 cd na odi ndra na to so ye be hwe Basa enso bet builder na ye Basa bet builder no 5VLP bet builder ye kan Basa ho nsem nketenkete ye hu options betima aboa man so yetime di kakra nti enu ye quote mienu ye de betudwa ene.
Well, I want to do my DNA said the mini kaka where sports arena they brought every Monday to Friday 12:30 to 2:30 and the Jumedian they brought hit mixer studio wahacho and the Jumedian ba aqua blue mineral water open supanoma no aqua blue mineral water cha kwan miss utisika tonsu and to ade de yare be bro ti bomodi as utonsu nkwa de aqua blue mineral water na abenum obetwa beta o 3Ws now the MYBET.AFRICA account online retail shops ni nyina no cost partial cash out yes ubetimi ayi kakra no wagya kakra na aka no so wom na watimi afeska na ubetimi anya main cash out no so eno so ewo hɔ a yedi ho adanse e de cho belt builder said you would say the money man Benedict e kan wasem chore no belt builder no so yedi ho komo etimi e de ama ne nyina no MYBET.AFRICA omo na tem bi omo so ye mu ema every Monday to Friday etimi de agudi mu nsema ya boaboa no e de bro oti listo oti Vincent oti the money man Benedict oti in Cadenta production team enso kan am yetimi di dwumadie no e de bro medin e de Calvin asoma do betimi afrem HOD nyame adom na the chance adom ya same time same place obesa tie nka bread another edition of Sports Arena inside bro.